Hey there, welcome to Sweet 16, where we're going to watch 16 minutes of gameplay and have a chit-chat about it. My name is Rad, and I'm joined by Harry.
Hi!
And Jordan.
Hello!
Now, this is a game that Jordan played for us. It's called Arcade Paradise. Give us the lowdown.
Yeah, so Arcade Paradise is kind of, I would call it like a simulator game, in that you are running a laundromat that has some arcade games in the back. So on the box, it looks like you're playing arcade games all day, but actually you're working an honest day's work.
I love how they've just done a huge bait and switch. They're like, oh yeah, it's totally going to be about being in a paradise of an arcade, but not, you're just doing laundromat busy work.
Just chores, yeah, throwing rubbish in the bin.
Yeah, it's a long road to paradise too. So this initial part here, I'm actually doing maintenance because I'm working for my father who runs a laundromat, but my character actually thinks that arcades are the future. And so we're trying to raise money by doing these menial tasks so that we can afford more arcade machines and eventually convert the laundromat without Dad knowing.
I've got to say, sorry, no offense to Dad, but this has got to be one of the crummiest laundromats. Like, no one's doing their own washing. They're somehow leaving it for you to do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's just trash everywhere.
Every day you come in, it's just
Why did he
trashed.
disappear?
What was up with that? Yeah,
Yes.
is that a customer?
So, yeah, these are customers. They seem incorporeal. They're made entirely of light.
That's creepy. Is there any explanation? Or
Well, that's
not?
why they're not doing their own laundry.
I
They
guess
can't
that's
touch
what
it.
it is. Yeah.
The entire thing is just a huge hallucination.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
so
laundromat,
kid-
there's no arcade.
The kid's so bored, he's got to dream up this whole fantasy.
Exactly. Video games is like an escape. But no, it's interesting because every minute. Oh, actually, yeah. Here's the arcade.
arcade.
This is already about 3 hours into the game where I've converted the back room, which was very run down, into something a bit nicer. And of course, Dad doesn't know.
You have spent so much money in just the decorations in this room. Like, how are you affording it?
It cost me $1,000.
Oh my goodness.
Those are 90s prices.
That's,
Yeah.
it
I
does.
said in
yeah.
the 90s, and you're a 19-year-old kid, you said.
I'm a 19-year-old kid.
Right. Yeah, that's not nothing. As a 19-year-old kid, that's not bad.
That's right. And my job consists of going to the coin hoppers on all the arcade machines people are playing and collecting the coins. And as you can see here, when we get enough money, we can buy something new. So in this run, I'm actually looking for the UFO Assault, which we can see there. So I need $750. If you look in the bottom right there, I've got $472 so far. So I reckon I could make $300 in a day, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you manage to save up $1,000 to get that sweet patent carpet going,
Yeah.
and there's neons.
And how much gum you pull off the benches as
And
well.
I get paid for the gum, and
That's
I don't
it.
know who's paying me. I don't know
Or
if
where
I'm
the
getting
gum's going.
I know,
Yeah.
you got like $50 for throwing out trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's just appearing, which is
one
great.
can only dream.
Yeah, so we're nearly there. We've got $615. You can also manage how the machines are run. So you can put the price up or make it more difficult depending on how popular they are.
So this is the whole, like, the claw machine, make it not grab it, the
Yep.
toy. You nefarious
I know.
individual.
Felt bad.
I did not realize there was going to be kind of a management sim component to this. Okay.
Yeah, now we're talking.
It's good. I haven't, because it's still early game, I haven't really seen the implication of like charging too much and watching like popularity go down just because there's only a few machines. But you also have a map, which I'll show you later on, where you can choose where the machines go. And so depending on where they are in proximity to other stuff, they'll be more or less popular, which is crazy. Like, this is already way more in depth. I thought this was a game where you walk around and you play arcade games, but no, you're living the life of an arcade game curator.
So, yeah, that's quite deep, the planning side of it. If you can strategize where machines are, if you put cheaper ones in the entrance or whatever, that change. Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty full on.
And I'm very compelled to keep playing because I do want to see what happens when the entire building gets converted to an arcade. But
Yes.
it is pretty slow going to start. So I just got a notification on my watch saying that it's time to get the laundry out of the washer and put it in the dryer. And this is the bulk of the gameplay for the first 4 hours at least.
Oh my goodness.
No. And occasionally, like, you get time between these chores to go and play the games yourself, which we'll see in a bit. But you're often interrupted, which is kind of annoying because you might be going for a high score and you're like, well, I do still want money. I got to go and actually do my job.
No, I think it's good that you don't get time to play games. As Jay-Z said, you gotta risk it for a biscuit.
You're so right.
Right?
You're
What
so
are you
right.
doing? You're managing. You're not actually playing the games. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, as a young, like, bright-eyed 19-year-old who just wants to enjoy their summer,
That's true.
you're shoveling a lot of
You're
laundry.
not a 19-year-old who wants to enjoy summer. You're an entrepreneur.
That's right. There we
You're
go.
a go-getter.
Good call.
Venture
Yeah.
capitalist in the making.
Hey.
Yeah.
If only crypto was around in the 90s.
Oh man.
That'd be a mining room.
Truly. Also, the toilet occasionally gets clogged. Thankfully, it's not in this run. But yeah, you
gosh.
definitely there's a mini game. It's like a fighting mini game. They
When you
post
clean the
us.
toilet.
You have to find the right angle
fight
and then
the
you
poo.
mash the trigger. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I kind of love it. That
Yeah.
I wish in real life it was that fun, but
So this is one of the arcade games. One of the things I really love, they clearly love games, and they've put a lot of... These are all original games that you're playing, but obviously they're kind of, based on other things. Obviously, this is Grand Theft Auto meets Pac-Man.
yeah, that
Right?
font.
Yeah,
is
the font right down to it.
100%.
Yeah, which is fun. Like, I appreciate that they're making original games rather than just getting licenses for stuff that already exists.
Oh my
You
gosh.
turn into a tank. Oh, because it runs over the car. Perfect.
Exactly.
That's great.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I
it's
love
pretty
that.
nifty. And it's so inconsequential that you can, like I'm doing right now, while you're waiting for your drying, come and play the games, which, isn't...
Do you
isn't bad.
get anything for playing them?
Yeah, so there's little goals that you can do to complete, which we'll see on the PDA a bit later. But when you complete goals, you unlock some kind of currency. I don't remember. I don't think it's actual money, but I think it's like upgrade points or something.
You're crazy for getting that mushroom now.
Yeah.
You should wait until the cops are close to you.
Rad's like, come on, you
Come on, mate.
you're a
Where's
manager
the
in
strategy?
arcade.
Oh, you're gonna go get another one.
She's min-maxing
okay?
the entire
As I was
She should be allowed to play management sims. Like, what is this?
as I was recording, I knew it. I'm like, these guys are gonna scrutinize the hell
Oh,
out of
look,
me.
Yeah,
no,
look,
that's a
see
cop,
now
you
you're
got
in
a
trouble.
mushroom.
What
Team-
would be useful now? A mushroom.
Tim, I'm showing the game off.
Oh, what? You're gonna boot? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
goodness.
look, my laundry's nearly done. I can't be too good at a game, okay?
Oh, that's kind of cute as well.
I'm mad watching that.
Fair.
If you want to rinse Jordo in the comments,
Yeah.
do so politely.
Yeah.
Wait, you get to play for free. You're not putting money.
Oh,
in.
absolutely.
Yeah, of
we know
course.
the cheat codes, man.
Yeah, true.
This is my favorite game, and there was actually another run where I had a fantastic series of games, but I'm like, people don't want to watch 16 minutes of me be really good at a stacking game.
Okay.
But this is a good game. This
I'd
is
watch
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to
thanks.
say,
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
But this
Just
is
for
the
my
kind.
personal viewing.
This is the game I would actually play in an arcade, and I would waste a lot of coins on.
So you're just matching boxes.
You just match in boxes, and you can't put them down on top of each other.
How much time do you get to play games in this current situation?
In life or in this game?
Well, in the game.
Well, as you can see, my watch just went off, and I have
Oh,
to
to
go
remind
and
you
get
of
the
your
dry.
chores.
Yeah. So
Okay.
unfortunately, and there's no obviously like a real arcade machine. There's no progress. So there's an RPG game that you lose your progress from every time you back down, which is annoying. But maybe one day I'll come in to go to do work, but actually just spend the whole time playing.
Is there a downside to ignoring the laundry?
So technically in the contract, I have to stay till 2 p.m. every day, and you can pull your watch up at any time. I left early one day because it was a Saturday. I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. And my dad left a message on the answering machine saying, hey, that's not your contract. I'll let it go this first time, but don't do it again.
Wait, you have a contract with your own father?
Yeah.
This is
This
oh
is
my
a guy,
goodness. Well, it
yeah.
reminds me of my own childhood, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you have some sort of freewheeling father?
Everything was contractual with daddy.
You didn't grow up with clauses written down on paper.
How would you know the rules?
Yeah. But that's the thing, that's where it gets a bit existential, because while I was playing this last night for hours, I was sitting there like, I kind of want to relax and play arcade games, but I'm actually literally working a job, and it was stressing me out a little.
I was thinking that the first time you were like putting that laundry in, I was like, this is just real life. Like you're trying to get through the chores you got to do to be able to do the thing that you want, but it's never ending.
Truly.
Yeah, true.
That's it. And there's always a basket that will appear. You think you're done, you think you're good, you'll turn around, there's a basket, and you have to do laundry. And I'm learning, I'm like, it's echoing my life.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's
You're
how I
washing other
feel
people's
all the
clothing, yeah.
time. Yeah. That's how I feel when I'm running my laundromat that I've got the arcade in the back of. And the contract with my dad really doesn't serve my needs.
Oh, so relatable. Like,
Yeah, man, wow.
We're
Games
playing a
are-
game, but it feels like a mirror.
Yeah.
Games are getting really spot on nowadays.
Tell me about it. And so
Truly.
I did at one point decide to have a little look around. It's a nice looking game. It's pretty good. So I went. I thought I'll break out and I'll see if I can escape this menial day. That was a glitch. All of a sudden,
this
it's
was all
nighttime.
recording in real time, and it just changed.
Yeah,
Oh.
blink and it becomes the afternoon. You know, I feel like feels like real life. You know,
Oh, we're
so,
doomed. Okay.
So I'm wondering-
Have you hit a wall now?
What the-
yeah, there's an invisible wall there, and I'm
Oh.
getting a reflection of the arcade.
Right, in
behind.
the...
What?
Wow.
So look, there's a few...
I think it's actually a small diorama of the arcade.
Yeah,
in, that
in the window. Yeah. It's an art project.
So, like, I don't know if there's, like, a deeper story or something going on here. I'd love for there to be some meta thing that challenges me, but at the same time, maybe it's just meant to be a little sim game.
I mean, it already seems like very thought out, quite highly detailed. So I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if there was something creepy and deeper going on. And they did have that, like, you're doomed graffiti on the wall,
Yeah.
which to me,
Ooh.
there's maybe something going on.
Yeah, foreshadowing some doom.
Exactly. I do wish that I'd gotten further in the game to be able to confirm whether or not that happens, but alas, it's a bit of a grind.
But you get in the UFO assault,
I'm
which
doing
was
it.
your goal.
Mission accomplished.
That's
in one
it.
Oh,
day.
you did it,
In one day,
folks.
baby.
And it just arrives? So how does it
It
work?
gets delivered tomorrow, so I'm gonna play. There's still hours in the day, and I'm a workaholic, so
my
I'm gonna
goodness.
play a little bit more, or try and win this game.
You're going real quick.
So I sped this up.
Oh, I was about to
Okay,
say,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are these reflexes?
Yeah, this is crazy.
We should get this man on Dota.
Yeah. Your APMs are crazy.
lane control. But as you can see there, I just completed a goal, which is,
Oh.
and you can check each machine has different goals.
Yeah.
And so I've just won a game finally.
And you get money for it?
You get upgrade points, I believe. So I haven't unlocked upgrades yet because it seems like quite a deep and thorough game.
Yeah.
But
Upgrade points for that machine?
yes, so
And
I
you can make.
believe
Oh,
later on I'll be able to upgrade each machine individually, which is pretty cool. But not too sure how that works just yet. But again, there's always laundry. You turn your back and laundry comes. Responsibility is right around the corner.
At least the laundry mechanic isn't too onerous. You're not also having to fold each individual piece or anything like
Yeah,
that.
sort the colors and all that.
Yeah.
And it's not like a mash the A button to load it in. You just have to hold it, and so you can just kind of switch off and do it.
Yeah, right.
But
Oh, you're making pretty good coin. That's not bad.
yeah,
Yeah, because this is the third time you've collected today or something.
yeah, definitely. And I'm sure there's rhyme and reason as to why, to the rate of speed at with the hoppers fill up.
Yeah.
But I didn't have time. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm just counting the change when it comes in, baby.
That's it. Oh, this is the RPG game you're talking
Yeah,
about?
that's right. So it does have some little soft save points, like the bridge that I walked across. I unlocked in a previous session, but I now need to get 5 leaves, I think, or 5 stars from this orange thing to cross the next bridge.
Of
But
course.
of course, my laundry's going to go off. I don't have time to burst this thing 5 times to get 5 stars. You know?
No, you got clothes to clean.
Yeah. And also,
Okay.
don't judge this gameplay, please. I'm sure you can do better.
Is this sped up?
No. This is slow and arduous.
Yeah, this is in real time.
Yeah.
So this is like a Dr. Mario-esque Candy Crush.
Yeah,
like.
Bejeweled Candy Crush
You
or whatever.
get the... Does it matter if you... Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
playing
taking
live also,
stuff.
by the way, so asking me to do anything won't work. So we played a bit of that. There's another game if you're literally just waiting and you're bored. You can get your Palm
Wait,
Pilot.
why are you playing the Palm Pilot? There's an arcade game that you can play.
I've played all the... At this point, I've been here for 2 weeks. And
This
I've
is
played a lot of
literally the game
games.
that when your web browser breaks, right? And you, oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
But do you get anything for winning? I'm just
No.
about getting stuff. Min-max, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
don't. I'm about subscribing to the roleplay, and at the moment I'm bored out of my mind. It's
I see.
6 o'clock. No, it's
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Oh.
I'm waiting for the rest of the laundry so I can go home. Because if you stay after 11 p.m., you can faint and pass out.
Oh my god.
Do you faint every time, or it's like a chance?
No, as soon as it's 10 p.m., I'm out.
And then Dad calls
Oh, sorry.
and-
Do you faint?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I haven't been there, but I imagine it's sporadic.
Wait, you didn't even do the laundry.
No,
just left.
I had
You
enough.
booked it.
I'm like, let's get out.
But if
But
you
then what happens to it if you leave it?
Yeah.
It's still there the next day, just like the rest
Oh,
of my
okay.
problems in life.
No.
All right.
If
that's
you
fine
if you
then.
faint, does Dad call and say fainting is not in your contract? This is unacceptable. What happens?
Ah, there it is.
Oh,
there it
you
is.
got UFO assault.
It's pomp and circumstance. It's fun. I like it.
how you got an arcade machine that fell off the back of a truck.
Yeah.
And exploded with color. I believe that's how it is in real life.
That's
right?
correct.
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
right. Yeah, it's very realistic in that way. So as you can see, this is the
pick where
map.
it goes.
Yeah. So that whole back room there, we extended from what it originally was, which is, I like that element to it. There's not a lot of freedom in the initial part. I'm not sure how much, I feel like it might be a bit railroady long term, but yeah, time to tell.
How has your dad not noticed the extra room?
He's in London.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's overseas,
Yeah.
and you're in America.
That's right. So
Okay,
he's
okay,
calling and he's corresponding via this in-game chat thing. You don't get to actually chat with him, you're just kind of replying.
okay. Right.
But he's like, yeah, good work. And this is an interesting point. He gives me a secondary currency, the sterling, which I can use to buy stuff on eBay. And it's annoying that this came in so late because we're looking at it now. You can buy little upgrades. So those shoes make you run around faster, which is great because there's no sprint button. You can get more durable recycling bags so you can have more rubbish in them.
Oh, you can get ads.
You can get ads, yeah.
So it's just little RPG upgrades for your character.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can get an assistant. You can get, this is a beginner's guide to space and time, and you can slow time down. Not sure why you'd want to do that because it feel like, it's a long day as it is.
Yeah.
But I also love the UI. I love that they've kind of lent into that 90s time period and they've just had fun with it and made it kitschy and done a lot of callbacks to stuff people would know as well.
And the
Totally.
polish on the, I love when you're putting the arcade machines down, it's a blueprint, all the little sort of, that's,
Snaps too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks really, really
It's nice and immersive. It really is, and immersive to the point of boredom because the 90s at times were quite boring.
This is
if you'll
true.
recall, yeah,
A lot of time to fill. You had to do a lot of laundry.
yeah.
And there are a lot of these kind of, even though I know this isn't in the same vein of like Power Wash Simulator, Cooking Simulator, but there are a lot of these simi-type games that come out, and this one looks like it has a good amount of polish to it.
I agree, absolutely. Besides the mirrors that display false images, like they
No, that's a feature!
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
right,
feature,
right.
not a bug.
So would you keep playing this, Jordo?
I think I'm going to keep playing this. There's other games like Cult of the Lamb, which I'm keen for, but I actually had a surprisingly good time. I just want to find out what happens after, like, at the halfway point of the game, right? Like, are there any twists or anything interesting?
Totally.
Yeah.
And honestly, this does look like my kind of game.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think I would
invested.
enjoy it, yeah.
Right. It just, the existential stress definitely genuinely crept in.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing. I think that would be the thing that prevents me from playing it because I think it might make me like a little bit sad.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie, it was kind of sad boy hours last night while I was playing. I'm not even kidding. I played again this morning. I played this morning to get this run and it was a bit better, but at the same time, it's sad. A little bit sad.
Yeah, to be too busy to play video games it's too close to home,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Jordo, for sharing your sad boy hours with us. That was Arcade Paradise. What did you guys think? Would you play this one? Would you pick it up? Or is all your time taken up by Cult of the Lamb at the moment? Let us know in the comments below. Check out the rest of the ABC Gamer channel for more cool stuff like Loot Drop, which Harry does. And we'll catch you next time.